Oh shit, we're here, we're live. We're live. What's going on, people? How's it going? Oh my god, we're here.
Look how I think Moto likes you. I like them big. I like them chunky. I like them big. I like them plumpy. I like them round. With something. They like my sound.
Oh yeah, we're here. We're live. Fuck, we are live. This is all fucking new to me, people. This is all fucking new. Um, holy shit. So, this is yes, welcome to comedy night. This is gonna be something I'm gonna do probably on a regular basis, week to week. I'm gonna try it out tonight, see how it flies. Um, Basically, what I'm gonna do here for you folks is go through some new jokes. These are some jokes that may make it, may not. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Especially here because uh there's no mic, as you can see. I'm here in the bomb shelter. Um, shit, man. This is definitely gonna be neat. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. For those who do not know me, my name is Norman Royal, and this is my YouTube channel. Thank you for coming in and viewing. And also, do not forget before we get started here to like and subscribe. I can't do much without those subscribes. Well, you, the audience, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here doing this. So I appreciate it. Much love. Also, by the way, I hope everyone is doing good too. I know this shit sucks being stuck in, not being able to go out and do very much, or even if you have to go out, you have to do this distant thing, which kind of sucks for those teenagers out there that are trying to get some, just saying. So everybody, my condolences to you all out there. We're all trying to get through this together. So let's go ahead and have ourselves a good time here. Anyway, uh, so yeah, man, welcome to comedy night. Again, I'm the host. Going to try this. Um, Probably going to try this again like every week, once a week, every Friday night, same time. I might bump up the time because just because. But I know a lot of late viewers are up at night, so it works out. Anyway, anybody else have to disagree with State Farm? Oh yeah, check it out. State Farm commercials are advertising, and in their slogan, they're like a good neighbor that cares. Now, I'm sorry, for me, if it wasn't for this epidemic, we wouldn't really even know our neighbors, right? And even at that, before then, did you? I mean, I know myself. I didn't know any good neighbors. I think State Farms has got it all wrong. Me, as you can see, I like the full fucking tightness on a shirt. I don't like to have to feel the uncomfortability. I like to have the structure and the restraint sometimes. That being said, I do see a lot of people still rocking the fucking V-neck. And now that summer's here, I'm gonna see that shit more often. I don't know how many of you, but I can't stand the fucking V-neck shirt. I can't. To me, it's like wearing a fucking a vagina on your neck. It is, especially for those guys that are like a fucking Ken doll that like to shave their shit and walk around all fucking douchey with a fucking V-neck on. You look like a fucking like, dude. Like, imagine somebody walking around and if they got burnt just down halfway and they'd be walking around in V-neck, it would look like a fucking roast beef. I'm telling you, the shit is disgusting. I mean, next to nothing, it says, "Hey, I'm a douchebag that works in the porn industry." Fuck, dude. I mean, imagine that. It's like, in my opinion, like the way I see a V-neck is like, imagine if you saw a dude with a V-neck and it was like this big Italian dude with all the fluff on it, like that chest hair, and the V-neck comes out and it just like, it looks like, you know what I mean? It looks like a thong on the beach. You just like, some things you do not want to see. Okay? Just saying. Anyway, this epidemic has got a lot of people like acting fucking crazy. They do. They are acting more crazier than I've ever seen. I mean, they go in and buying and stealing and getting all these shelves emptied out of toiletries, canned goods, and so on and so forth, taking on a whole new meaning. And I'm sorry for my language, but a Jew. That's right. I mean, Jews are smart. Let's be given to them. They know how to fucking cost effective no on this this epidemic in sort of ways. I mean, take Moses for example. Uh, what he fucking was smart back then. Take two of everything, open up shop. You think he split the Red Seas for fucking getting them people free? No, hell no. He was leading them the way. Yo, here's my shop straight up the way. Local discounts, low prices. I'll split the seas. Come on, people, let's meet the halfway. Shit. I'm telling you, people are acting that fucking loony, dude. I don't know why the fuck they. Y'all seen the Avengers movie, right? You've all seen that stupid shit. Like, all right, sorry. Like for me, I'm kind of over the Marvel franchise. Like back then, it used to be all like a comic book. It kind of had a little bit of a meaning to it because back then you didn't really want anybody to know you had a comic book unless it was like your best friend or something. Other than that, you go to school, get your ass kicked. Nowadays, everybody's a fucking nerd, and it's like socially acceptable to just walk around. Do you like the new issue of Iron Man or the Wolverine? It's like psh, fucking shit is high school, or if even anything, grade school at best. But I still like, I'd follow the trends and shit, and I watched it, and I'm like, ooh, okay, it was pretty. It took me away. I was like, okay, this is not that bad. But then out of nowhere comes, this one new character. Well, two new characters to be exact. But this one in particular really had my attention more than all the other characters. I mean, you had these iconic legend characters, Iron Man, Hawkeye, Captain America, these big name, big ticketed market, big name characters. But then here comes Groot, this massive walking tree. And in the movie, if you guys haven't seen it, check it out. Like in the movie, this guy gets way more points, hit points, damage points. He's fucking up people left and right, way more than any of the other Avengers. And throughout all the Avenger movies, I've seen them on their backs way more than I've seen Groot. Even when that dude at the end blows up and becomes a little fucking, twig, he still revives and comes back as a little baby, just as, still facetious as whatever. The weird thing is, and here's what I'm not understanding if they meant to do this or what, but I'm pretty sure, the Avengers had an Immediate program and Groot was in it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to like put a blind light on something that maybe nobody else saw yet, but let's look at this in a different way. I mean, you got Groot and his best friend is a talking raccoon, a disease-related rodent that picks through your trash most of the time and scurries away as soon as you come out the door. I imagine that their friendship probably started based on the fact that the little raccoon dude was probably walking around the forest one day. He's like, God, I've got to take a piss, you know? And he's like, oh, this looks like as good a place as any. And then here he stands up. He's all, oh, I'm Groot. He's all like, oh, shit. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to. I didn't know you were there. I'm Groot. You're not that bright, are you? I can use that. I mean, let's think about it. Throughout most of the film, again, Groot gets all the hit points, all the damage. Like, he's fucking people up. Super retard strength, right? That's one. Says his name over and over and over. Us do. You know? Saves everybody because ultimately he's not a fighter. He's got a big heart. Oh. 50. That's 3. This dude is a mediocre program student. And all the Avengers know it. So it begs the question, is Groot like just the mascot, or is he just there to like sum up like we don't fucking cast favorites? You know what I mean? Like we don't discriminate. We accept everybody. Because if your local stores can do it, why not the Avengers? Oh, I thought that was fucking great. But again, uh anybody ever watched that TV show My Strange Addiction? Fucking a lot of weird shit that happens on there. There was one in particular about this lady that eats cat hair. Oh yeah, eats cat hair. But here's the kicker, like so the way she goes at it, she's like, "Oh, I'm eating cat hair," and this lady, I'm sorry, I don't mean to judge, but god damn, she was a woo. She was globetrotting, like she was gathering. She looked like during an epidemic she'd be all right. All right. Like if she had a cat in front of her, she'd be set. And but she would eat the fur. Like, okay, so she would like get up on the cat, she'd creep up on it all like, good, how you doing? Not like that, but she would creep up on him and like stroking and shit like a mother, like, just curing it or nursing it or whatever. And she just go in for the kill. So she just lick it right off the fucker's back and shit. Like, what the fuck? And she sits there and she's like, well, this won't have any negative effect on me. What? You got an opinion, right? That's not just a fact in your mind. You're thinking stupid if that's the case. But she's like, well, okay, I guess I'll go get a doctor's checkup. She goes to the doctor's. And the doctor even shows her like shit, like look at what you done to your liver. It's all hairy, and it looked like a wad of gum. This thing looked like as if a baby shitted another baby, but it was just. Oh no, you know what it looked like? It looked like a potato shitted a potato. That's what it looked like. Shit potato baby. All right. And it was just disgusting. And she slaps the fucking like her x-rays on the fucking thing and lights up and whatever. And she's like, all right, so here's what we're dealing with you though. You're pregnant. And she's like, that can happen? It's like, well, no. Congratulations, because you're raising Garfield's fucking cat. Uh, see, I need to fix that one. I know that one didn't really hit, but anybody ever feel your butt muscle twitch before? Like it just starts. I was laying in bed one night. I was just laying on. I think I was just laying on my side, and out of nowhere, like my right butt muscle, like my right butt cheek, just starts twitching. I'm like, what the fuck? I start yanking the leg like a dog, all in like, like all happy and shit. But I'm not. I wasn't. I was trying to yank that fucking shit out, and it started making me think like there was somebody that just comes up and is like, like it's just. It fucking almost reminded me of those fucking vibrators that you find them everywhere, but they're like the little fucking three-way little fucking they're like the back vibrators and shit, like the massagers or whatever the fuck they're called. But they look like vibrators to me. That's why I keep calling them vibrators, because they look like a fucking. I mean, like imagine somebody just coming up and creeping up on you, like, "How you doing, sir?" And it's just like, and you're like, "Oh my god!" And you're like, "That thing is, it is. It's a fucking. Come on, you know, fucking know." Yo, what is up with car commercials, dude? Like they seriously do not care how they fucking look. Like this one in particular, this truck commercial, right? It starts out where the camera focuses in, zooms in on the back, right? In the back passenger seat or the back, whatever, back seating. And it's like these three girls that are just all like, "Ah, all fucking having fun and shit. And just, close to the world. But they look like they were young girls, like all teenager or middle school kind of young. And then the camera zooms away from them and into the front seat. And it zooms while it's zooming into the front seat, it passes the driver or the passenger seat, which there's no one there. There's no one there. Not a fucking soul. But there's a driver. And this dude looks fucking weird as shit because he's he's the odd man out. One, he's this big, buff, rugged looking fucker, like driving down this, freeway where it's nobody else on the road, nothing out in the middle of nowhere, out where there's like trees and shit, and like they're driving up into the forest or something where he's gonna, and he's got like this fucking fishing vest on or this hunting vest on, like some Dick Cheney bullshit, like going on. And he's all driving down the road, looking in the rearview mirror, like all smiling, like "I'm gonna get you, motherfuckers," you know, like what the fuck, dude? I was like, how can you possibly make this fucking shit any worse? The camera zooms out, revealing the full fucking truck and what it's hauling. It's got three big ass fucking barrels on the back, like you see in a winery. I'm like, oh my god, he's going to fucking kill these chicks. What kind of fucked up shit is this? And at the end, commemorate or commends to the fucking advertisement because they stuck to their model, dude. Because that shit had to been built for tough. Oh man, how much time do I got? Oh, I got time. Oh, let's see. Anybody getting tired of these fucking Mormons knocking on your door? Man, I'm so sick of it. Well, not anymore. I mean, thankfully to the coronavirus, we don't have to deal with that shit. But back when they did do that shit, man, they be coming knocking on your door, spreading their bullshit. It's like, for me, I'm sorry to be again like the asshole, but for me, it's like if I didn't see the first season, why the fuck would I want to see the new season? Handing me the New Testament, like, have you heard the news? Like, shit, bitch, I don't even read the newspaper. What news do I need to hear? Oh, man. People still frosting their fucking hair. Motherfuckers, the only thing, if I was to frost anything, it would be the head of my dick. That's right, just the fucking tip, motherfuckers. uh, I got time for one more. I got a couple more. Okay. There's a show about I forgot what it was. It was this weird show, but in it had this guy um running through this house that was on fire. And in it he got like in the process he's dying because he inhaled so much of this smoke, right? That he ran into this house because it was on fire to save a dog. Okay, a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh my god, that's great." But he's dying now because he inhaled all that fumes and shit, all because of some chick. That's right. Some lady was like, "Don't forget the dog." Do you even check to see if we have the kids? They're somewhere. I mean, like literally. So they go to the hospital and shit, and the doctor's all coming out delivering the news and shit. And he's all like, he told me what happened. Like, you just you just had to go for that dog, didn't you? Just like house was all in flames, the dude said. All in flames, but you still said Get in there and get the dog. She's all crying. Oh no, I fucked up. I don't know what I was thinking. He's all like, you know what I have? Here's a piece of advice for you. Next time, get a fish. That's right. Worst case scenario, your shit burns down again. Well, you got fucking food for the night. Think about it, right? Oh, here we are. Lost everything, but have this sliver of hope. All right, I got time for one more, right? All right, let's do it. Top box serial characters. I'm sure you guys know these guys, right? Lucky, Tricks the Rabbit, Tony the Tiger, all of them, right? Yeah. Top box serial characters are fucking insane. I imagine them if they were like the extreme version of Sesame Street, but in the real world. Ooh, man, that'd be some sick shit. You got Toucan Sam and Cocoa Puffs smack crackling and popping down the alleyway, bro. What the fuck? Remember those old advertisements of the fucking Toucan? Anybody old enough to remember that shit? Oh my god, he used to fucking go around and follow your nose. Now it's like down in the alleyways. It's all who you blow. But of course, for him, he's looking for an eighth. It's all who you know. Yo, man, this fucking shit gets weirder too because they got fucking 6 foot fucking lions hanging out on the wrong side of the fence. I don't know if it's after school or during school, but it's fucking not the right time for that tiger, or it's never a right time for that tiger to be over on that side of the fence. He don't know any of them damn kids sitting over there like a fucking Chris Hansen special, dude. Like, take a seat. Why are you over there? Great. Like, what the I think if any of them realistically was to touch any kids, dude, it would have to be fucking Lucky. Think about it. Little Irish leprechaun, fucking angry little fucker getting chased through Hansel and Gretel like scenarios. You know, them kids always after that shit. Like, I mean, if you're gonna make a cereal, you know, specially marketed to kids, it's best not to have your mascot named Lucky and then have his slogan state "They're after me, Lucky Charms," because that just sounds very confusing. Oh god. I'll do one more. I think I got one more in me. One more. Let me find one here for you guys that yeah. I don't know. I think I might be out. I got so many, but I didn't really even have oh my god. So okay. Can anybody really tell me this? Is this true? Is the new health trend really fucking sunbathing your buttholes? Is that really the new fucking trend? Seriously? Fucking weird. People just walking around on the beach like, look at that one, honey. Oh man, dude. Yo, why do people name their kids like after biblical names? Like seriously, like Noah, for example, motherfucker had two of everything. How do you think your kids are gonna turn out? Seriously. Come on, man. Shit's bullshit. I think that might be wrapping it up here. As far as what I have, everybody, I didn't write out too much for. Well, I didn't put together too much for just the for this episode, just for the main list. Um, let me see here. Let me see because I got time for one more. Check this. I should try this new one. Okay, let me see. This will be my closers, so that way, if this one doesn't work. No biggie. I'll work on it. I'll tweak it. I'll edit it, and you, the fans, will let me know if I fucking failed. um, my one friend one time said, what if there's a place like AA, but just for men to take ecstasy, like the date rape drug, And I'm like, wait, so there's just this one significant place. It's just a group of men, in particularly, and they're all walking in the door, just taking ecstasy. So what? They're just basically fucking everywhere. As soon as you walk in the door, it's like a repugnant odor, just a punch in the face of fuck fumes. What is there? A dude just walks in blindly, like, oh, hi. Like, can you imagine how disgusting that shit would be? I had to tell my friend, like, that sounded like the worst fucking idea I've ever heard. Because one, if I was to walk in a place like that, first off, like that would just like the smell alone would probably make me gag. Then you'd start seeing everybody chug just fucking slamming everybody in the wall. Maybe the three in the fucking corner, they're all huddled together, fucking three-weighing that shit, you know. Maybe they're fucking not confused with whatever is going on, but damn, dude, like that would be some sick fucking demented shit. I mean, honestly, I don't know where my friend comes up with these stupid fucking shit, but I mean, honest, it's just the. So I had to tell him, I was like, dude, that would really like. Can you imagine just walking in there? It'd be like catching the final act of Third Eye Blind, literally walking in, looking down right before they all discharge. Oh, sick. And that's joke is called Never Give a Handy Without a Handy. It helps to be handy to give a handy. Anyway, you guys have been great. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Once again, my name is Norman Royal. This has been Comedy Night. Catch me again next Friday, next week, same time maybe. Maybe I don't know, this depends. Anyway, but I hope you like the jokes. Hope they landed. Again, I will write out some new stuff and at least try a new joke every night. You might hear some of the same shit, gets boring, or because usually I twist and mix my stuff up a lot. So you think you might have heard it before, but actually you may not hear like, oh, he spent it a different way, or oh, he ended it a different way. I'm always doing it differently, especially for the material that I've done like probably 100 times over. I'm not gonna sit there and do the same fucking way I wrote it out however long ago, you know. So, like the top box joke, that one I'm best recognized for, and I took a whole year writing that and fixing that out to where I got it where it's perfect, and I don't add on to it anymore. I don't put in any extra. I mix it up every once in a while, but nothing too. But yeah. Anyway, we're out of here. I want to go ahead and thank you once again, everybody. You've been great. For those who have joined in. So, once again, don't forget to hit the subscribe. And I'll catch y'all later, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Comedy Night. Oh, my phone. Gotta go on, man. Oh.